Well, welcome to Front Up, you bleeding Herberts, with me, Simon Jordan. Today I'm joined by a really crap old-school manager who's got ginger plums, a man that has refused to back the courage of his convictions by taking one of the most preposterous jobs in world football. Sean Dyche is with me. Thank you for turning up, ginger plums, unlike your players who haven't turned up once since you got the job. But yes, I mean, what convinced you to go and take on that preposterous circus of a club?
Right, let me have a think about this one, eh? Maybe because I needed a bloody job, tomato face. That's why the only other offers I'd had were playing a long-lost Mitchell brother in EastEnders, or bloody doing the doors again at Potworth Burnley City Centre Thursday nights. No trainers after 11 and no pensioners you wouldn't have been allowed in.
Well, yeah, I'll square a suckle for you here, Dyche, because they're both bigger opportunities than Everton Football Club, aren't they? They really are. But listen, I want to say to you, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a Dyche, isn't it? And from what I've heard, Farhad and Bill gave you a £5 million bonus for winning 5 games out of 47. I mean, they're a pair of plonkers, aren't they?
Oh, shut up, inside-out face. Look, the reason I got £5 million, mate's because I'm a miracle worker. I'm a ginger god, I really am. I mean, I kept Everton up with a goalkeeper with 1.5-inch arms, and a 93-year-old right back, a left back with 2 right feet, Neil Mopey and Tom Davis. I mean, honest to God, it's a bigger miracle than Antonio Conte's splitting hair transformation, it really is. And look, let's be honest with you, I've done a much better job than the bleeding previous manager, didn't I?
Right, you really do refuse to back the courage of your convictions, don't you? I mean, you've been paid £5 million for being a better football manager than Frank Lampard. I mean, we should all be paid £5 million then, because he's the worst football coach in the world. It's like paying Brad Pitt £5 million for beating Peter Beardsley and Ian Dowie in a handsome face competition. It really is. You really have refused to back the courage of your convictions. You've left yourself in an invidious position, ginger plums.
You better shut your mouth now, Jordan, you pink-faced ponce. And let me tell you something now. I'll get our fans down, and our fans love putting old blonde ladies in headlocks, mate. And let's be honest with you, you tick every one of those single boxes, don't you?
Well, yes, isn't it? Well, let me square a couple of circles for you here, Dyche. Everton have spent over £700 million. That's nearly half of what I've spent at the plastic surgeons, and that's saying something. I've left my face in an invidious position. Yes, the Everton fans, they hate Farhad Moshiri for building him a lovely new waterfront stadium. Yeah, I mean, that's like kicking off at Shakira and J-Lo for turning up in their undies on your doorstep asking for a threesome, isn't it, really? Absolute moronic Herberts. Yes, the only thing Dominic Calvert-Lewin's got on the end of in the last 14 seasons is Grandma's bleeding blouse. And yes, and Everton have won as many trophies as you've got bleeding hairs on the top of your head. Absolute nul pois, my friend.
Well, I can't disagree with anything you've just said because they are 100% facts, aren't they? You can't disagree with them. But what I will say is I'm just here to do what Bobby Martinez, Ronald Koeman, Big Sam, Marco Silva, Carlo Ancelotti, Rafa Benitez and Frank Lampard did. Absolutely ruin Everton, relegate them, get a massive payoff and go on to maybe Saudi Arabia. Yeah, why not? You know what I mean? I mean, well, the only way's up when you leave Everton.
Well, thanks for joining me, Sean, and I'm looking forward very much to watching the chaos unfold. You've refused to back the courage of your convictions and you've left yourself in an invidious position and you deserve it.
I want you to listen to me very carefully now you walk in midlife crisis, you pink-faced ponce. Simon, I'm going to do to you in a minute what my Everton team's not going to do to anyone next season. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you up really bad. See you in the car park in 5 minutes.
Well, actually, Sean, I didn't mean anything I said. I'm only tough when the cameras are rolling. Please don't hurt me in the car park. Really left myself in an invidious position here, haven't I?